Hello. It is Thursday, the 10th of November. I literally cannot remember what the last thing I vlogged was. I could probably go onto my computer and check, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I am coming at you with without having had the cortisone injection that I think I mentioned in previous bits of the video, because I got to the doctors, to the injection team, and they're like, no, that's not your A1 pulley, that's not a node from your trigger thumb, that is something else. It's all within the structures of the nerves and the ligaments. You need to be referred to the lumps and bumps department. Cue a whole load of rigmarole that involves me having to be bounced back to the GP, having a phone appointment, which I've got booked for a couple of weeks' time, and then possibly might then also need an in-person GP appointment for then to get the referral to go back to the lumps and bumps department at the hospital, which then may also take months and months and months. Don't mind me. Folks, just so yeah, my hand is still jacked and still no answers, but it's some kind of cyst. That was the guy that felt the lump on Tuesday. That's what his guess was, some kind of cyst. But yeah, a bit worrying because don't know where this is gonna end up going, and I'm getting a little nervous because yeah, it's my dominant hand, and cysts and things sometimes need to be removed, or they keep growing and start pressing on things, and I have been getting more pain. I'm also really annoyed because the woman who gave me a phone appointment, you know, didn't ask me to go in person after speaking to me. She just straight up referred me, and I did explain to her where the lump was. I said it's right in the webbing in between my finger, my index finger and my thumb, my index finger and my thumb, and it's right within all the structures. The A1 pulley lump, the guy that I spoke to, the doctor there, he said it would have been right here at the bottom, which I don't have a lump there. The trigger thumb is pretty much cleared up. I'm still doing some exercises to keep it loose because it does get a bit tight, but the pain I think that I'm getting now is from this, and she asked me to buy a splint, which cost me £50, which I don't really have £50, and then also I needed to buy a replacement overnight splint because I had accidentally washed it in warm water rather than cold water and shrunk it, so I had to order. So I spent over 60 quid on braces that I currently don't need. Maybe I will need them at some point in the future, but I'm not really in a position to be just throwing £60 out the window. So yeah, that's really annoying. And actually the doctor that I saw on Tuesday, he was like, has no one physically examined your hand? And I said, no, I've literally just had a phone call appointment, and this woman referred me to you, this doctor referred me to you. He was like, okay. So then when I phoned the GP up, they were like, why has no one looked at it? I'm like, I don't know. I wanted someone to look at it, and they just keep giving me phone call appointments. And then I got a text message saying that the appointment I have with my GP is a phone call appointment. So that's my little health ramble. All that is to say, my original plans to do my shop drop, either on the 27th of November or the 4th of December, depending on what was happening with my hand. Don't have to worry about that now. So my original plan, it was going to be this weekend on the 13th. That was before all of this appointment with God, my tummy is grumbling, sorry. The appointment for, I really need to go, what's the time? It's 20 to 2. Oh my God, no wonder I'm hungry. And I'm on my period, which makes me extra hungry. So if you can hear my tummy growling, that is why. I've not had anything for a good while and it's growling at me. My tummy gets really loud when I'm on my period because I get so hungry. I'm like such a munch monster. And I have been filming back-to-back video tags, and like when I'm in that zone, I like forget to eat and everything. So now my tummy's like, hey, remember you need to like eat something. Anyway, you may not even be able to hear it, but I can really so my original plan was to do it on the 13th, which is this weekend. That's not going to happen because I haven't had the time to do all of the promo stuff, which sucks, but as in like I hate having to do the promo stuff, but in order for people to know that my stuff is available, I have to let people know about it, right? That's the name of the game. So I'm doing it on Sunday the 20th of November at 7 PM UK time. I have currently 21 pouches locked and loaded. I'm hoping, because I've got another week or so left, that I can actually maybe get a couple more done, because I did fudge the Thoth Deluxe and the Next World Tarot pouches, so I might cut 2 new ones and try and finish that double pouch. That would make 24 pouches, and then also now I can then also start cutting pouches for the final drop of the year, which will probably be the 4th or the 11th of December. I'm thinking probably the 4th of December, and then I'll just leave my shop open so people can order right up until, you know, it gets to the point where you might not receive your order in time for Christmas. I usually sort of close the shop by that point, so then people aren't disappointed, and then it means I can just have a break, even though I've had plenty of breaks this year, right? But you know what I mean. It means I can start working on new stuff for next year, like new products, new items, new arty things. I'm very excited about it. I'm like so excited for New Year. Although I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I thought that my hand issue was going to be done and dusted and sorted out by the end of the year. I also thought that the endometriosis surgery would have happened by the end of this year at least, and everything has just gone wrong. Oh, update, I did have my echocardiogram. They did find that although my palpitations have started to ramp down, so I was like, I don't need this echocardiogram, my palpitations have started to get better. I do still have them, but nowhere near to how bad they were. So they have been self-limiting, but it turns out I do have an irregularity in my heartbeat. I have to wait a couple of weeks for the results of that examination, so they may yeah, they who knows, they may say it's nothing to be too concerned about, or they might say it is. Who knows? I'll keep you posted, because yeah, I don't know, I'm sharing all my health stuff. I don't know if it's overshare or if I should be doing it. Some people are sometimes like, you put everything out there, but I know there are people out there that have had COVID and then had heart issues. I know there are people who are out there that live with chronic illnesses and other issues with squirrel brains and mental health issues, and let me be the person that just talks about it so other people know that they're not alone, because you know, it helps. And I do have people messaging me saying that they appreciate it, so that's what counts. And like I've said before, that's why I do it. Anyway, I'm talking a mile a minute because I desperately need a wee, because I've been filming all these videos and I really need to go eat something. So I'm trying to, and this is like 7 minutes of like absolute waffle at you, but I just needed to give an update. My plan for this afternoon is to cut a bottleload of pouches. I'm currently rendering a video that I'm going to upload tomorrow, because I didn't have a YouTube video last week because I was rushing to get my shop drop ready, because I wasn't going to be able to work, and it turns out I didn't even need to do that, but I didn't know at the time. So that was why there was no video last week, because I was focusing on the shop drop had to come first. So yeah, I'm planning to have some lunch and then cut a load of as many pouches as I can sort of manage, with my brain being very sort of it's feeling very today. After filming all those videos, I get a bit hyperactive and it's a bit hard to like calm my tits and just focus on something. So yeah, anyway, gonna go, because this is a lot. As always, I say it all the time, but yeah, it is what it is, right? I'm a waffler. Okay, hello. Oh, well, the light's terrible because the sun is now streaming in. It's been pissing down all morning and now the sun is blazing before it rains again later. So yeah, I'm just finally getting my arse into gear and getting this double pouch done. I'm hoping I will get it done and added to the shop drop that I've got coming up this weekend. But I've just done like a little template for a crystal ball to go on the panel. So I was just working out the colours and the dimensions and everything, because it has to fit. This is the size of a panel that goes on the back, you know, which sometimes you might have seen me do, like moon gazing hares or like crescent moons and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. So it's a little bit of a mess, but I will check back in once I've gotten a bit more done, basically. Ta-da! I finished this yesterday. Well, I wanted to show what it looked like once I had finished it, but the light was really bad and I just thought I'd wait until today, and the light is also still pretty bad today, so I've got my ring light blasting on it to sort of show you, although it sort of skews the colour a little bit. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one and how it's turned out. I'm really enjoying these like little I'm trying to sit back down, these little dangly charms. So here you see the crystal ball, or if you turn it upside down it looks like a bit like top hat. But yeah, and then I've got the little sort of fortune tellery witchy charms and this like little matching blue glass sort of ombre charm at the bottom. And yeah, and this lovely slender sort of midnight blue velvet ribbon to match the stitching, and then it's the teal on the inside that you can just sort of see peeking through there. It's looking a bit more blue here, but it's actually more of a green blue, much more of a true teal colour, this felt. So I'm really happy with that. And then well, my plan was originally this morning, I'm just going to move my ring light up here, back to where it was. But yeah, my plan was originally to photograph these 3 this morning and get them all sorted for the shop drop, because I want to include these for Sunday shop drop, which would give me 24 items, which would be a nice number. But unfortunately, it was really dark and cloudy this morning, so apparently it's going to be sunny tomorrow, so I'm going to photograph these tomorrow morning and do all the editing, get the listings done straight up front in the morning, and then in the afternoon I can try and I don't know, I'll see how I feel. I might either edit together a studio vlog, or I might just do more sewing. So instead of well, this blue one was already cut out, but instead of doing the photos this morning, what I did was I did a few bits around the house, because I just had what's the word? I just had not the impetus. I just was in the mood to just get a few bits done around the house. I had the spoon. No, I had the energy, but what's the thing when your brain is just like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Anyway, whatever, fuck it. I can't think of the word right now because brain fog. But yeah, so what I did was I just cut another 6 pouches. So I did 3 standard and 3 standard plus. Well, those are the 3 standard. Those are the 3 standard plus, and this was the last one of the previous 6 that I cut that is left over, so I've already stitched those other 5. And then my plan is to, this is for the 4th of December shop drop, but then I will be cutting a load of other specific deck pouches for December. I really want to have the stuff for like Lenormand and the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle, and again for like the Thoth Deluxe and the Next World, you know, the larger standard, the larger mass market, and well, also the indie version fits. But anyway, I mean, this is getting long and waffly, and I have a decaffeinated coffee because hard stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have my decaf coffee with amaretto syrup and unsweetened almond milk, because why not? Usually I just drink black coffee, but I'm like, well, it's decaf, so we're already fucked. I used to say death before decaf. I think I've already said this, but you know, when you literally could be having serious problems that may or may not result in death, I don't know, I'm waiting for test results. So yeah, it is actually death before decaf, or potentially death before decaf. So decaf. Anyway, this is getting fucking, what am I talking about, rambly bullshit. So I'm gonna go. Bye. Hello. The camera is wobbling. The camera is wonky. Go figure. I'm looking at the wrong place. How many days has it been since I took any footage or films to face forward to the camera and spoke to the camera? I can't remember. The last few days have been a bit of a blur. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of November. Yeah, 23rd. And yeah, I kind of was I was in a shop restock tornado the last few days, and I just had to get on with stuff rather than filming and vlogging, and I was kind of just in a weird headspace and very, very stressed out. And then yesterday and today, like, I've got medical stuff to deal with yesterday and today, so it's sort of not been very productive work-wise. So, but itchy. Look, I am a cyborg. So yeah, that's what I was medical dramas. Do you want to see? I am a cyborg. Look. It's an ECG monitor. It's a 24-hour heart monitor thing I'm having. I get to take it off at 1:30 p.m. It is 10:45 almost, so I'm on the home stretch now. But yeah, so that was what I was doing. I had to go and have this fitted yesterday, and that came with its own dramas because there was a couple of fuck ups. Because it's a day with a Y in it, and heaven forfend that I should have medical stuff that goes well. Like, there's always something. It's always on. Even my husband is like, what is it? Every time there is just something goes wrong. People who like people who know me like behind the scenes, they know the absolute shit show that I have had to deal with. So you get like the Cliff's Notes version of like my health woes, but they get to hear all the absolute fucking nitty gritty of the health dramas. But anyway, we're not here to talk about health dramas. We're here to talk about making art and making things and stuff and do. So yeah, I am now getting ready for the next shop drop, which is going to be the 4th. Oh, my tummy is really grumbling. When did I have breakfast? I had breakfast like what? Oh yeah, like over 3 hours ago. I was up early because I didn't sleep well. Turns out sleeping with a heart monitor on is not that comfortable, especially when you've already pulled your neck and back out. But yes, I'm trying to get this shop drop ready in less than 2 weeks. And you know, yesterday and today I have a chunk of the day taken up like with medical stuff because I have to go and return this monitor this afternoon. And then on next Monday, I've got a doctor's appointment. And so like, I've got chunks of days that like half chunks of days. I've got 1.5, like, so I had a day to pack up and send out. Monday was sent up packing up the main chunk of orders that I got. I do have a couple more orders now to wrap up as well, but I'm going to send them out either tomorrow morning. No, hang on. Tomorrow, I don't know, there's been postal strike, so I don't know if my post office counter is open. At least at the latest by Saturday morning, I'll have to go over there early when it opens to miss the rush and just post those other orders that have sort of trickled in. But yeah, the bulk of the orders that came in, I wrapped those on Monday, and then a chunk of yesterday was taken with all this health, most of it really, because if I've got an appointment later on in the day, I find it really hard. I go into like waiting mode and I find it hard to do anything else. I'm so impressed with people that are like, oh, I've got the dentist this afternoon, and then they just go about their day and then they go to the dentist. I can't do that. I go into waiting mode. Apparently it's like a thing, and yeah, I struggle to like really do anything productive, and then by the time I get back I'm so like frazzled from that anxiety of the whole thing that I find it really hard to do anything afterwards. So usually the days are write-offs. I think I've spoken about this before, but I did manage to sew 2 pouches yesterday evening. I forced myself, I sat down, it was like pulling teeth, and I just forced myself because my brain was just like so I did that. And then today I am like forcing myself to sit down this morning and sew at least 1 pouch. I will be happy if I sew just 1 pouch and just get it done. And then another 2 this afternoon. This is when I get back this late afternoon, early evening. I've got D&D, so if anything, I can sew during my D&D as well. So I'm hoping that even if I sew 1 this morning, 1 this afternoon, and 1 during D&D, that's 3 pouches. Not a great number, but it's something. And then the same on Monday. At least my appointment's in the morning, so I get up, I go to my appointment, I come back, and then I'll just have to like, I've got my lunch break as a nice divider, so I can have my lunch break, and then I'm hoping that will allow me to get in the headspace to carry on with stuff. But I just have really little time to sew all this stuff, photograph it, edit it. Like, it's a really tight time frame. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to make what I can and just go from there, because I really wanted to get these little monsters done. I actually had sewn more up, and one I gifted already to someone, and another one I actually made one with antlers that I gifted to someone as well. I made that specifically for them because these are, I don't think this would have been there. Sorry, I thought my pillow had fallen off the back of my chair, but I don't have a pillow on the back of my chair at the moment, so I just imagined it. But yeah, these ones are very neon and bright, and I had sent another one to a friend, so I had 3 sewn, 1's gone, and yeah, I made a really cute one with antlers for someone, specifically for them, because yeah, I wanted to do something a bit more dark and a bit more spooky, and I wanted it to have antlers because the person I was sending it for really works a lot with like animals and animal energy. That's like their thing, so I wanted to give it antlers to make it like more them. So yeah, you might, if you've seen that video or seen the posts or whatever, you will know who it is and what I'm talking about. But yeah, so these ones are for the shop, and my plan is to yeah, try and get these done. These might have to, I don't know what to do, and this was getting very long and rambly, but yeah, I don't know whether to put these in the shop drop for Christmas. I don't know if people will want them because it's very different to the tarot pouches, but I guess some randos might stumble upon them and buy them. But yeah, I want to do like mystery monster packs. So what will happen is these will all go up together as a batch, and I'll put pictures up of them. This is the plan anyway. I'll put pictures up of them, and then they will all be packaged in individual brown packaging that I'll sew up together. So you'll have to tear into it like a little mystery bag to open it. I just thought it'd be really fun and special, and each one will have like a little adoption note with it, and but you won't, so you'll see in the photos, if you're buying, you know that you'll be getting one of these, but you won't know which one. So that's why I'll do them in batches, and that's why it's called the mystery monsters. And yeah, I did that for this person I sent to, because I just thought, oh my god, I'm just gonna see if it works, as in like sewing it up. I thought if it looked poo, I was gonna tear it out of the bag and just wrap it normally in tissue paper, but I think it looked really cute, and the person who received it said they thought it was really fun to open, so yay. So I did test run my packaging idea on you. Hope you don't mind. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna sew this teal pouch, I think, with this is a standard plus pouch with the little and it's all in blues. It's gonna be all blues. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's gonna be really pretty, and I'm like, this is one of those ones where I'm like, if it doesn't sell, I'm keeping it. Because I just know I'm gonna love it. Anyway, this is just like 8 minutes of me just fucking waffling on. So yeah, I'm just going to sew this, and then stuff and things. I'll be going out to I'll be removing this heart monitor and dropping that off back to the health centre, and then hopefully coming back and sewing more, playing D&D and sewing more. Lots of sewing I don't have time to fanny about, so yeah. I don't know how much of that I will be vlogging, but I've already taken up almost 10 minutes of a vlog just chatting. I don't know how interesting people find these very sort of face forward bits and bobs. It's just sort of point and shoot, ramble at the camera. But yeah, I should probably have a snack because my tummy is really grumbling. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm going to go now because this is getting super long. I don't know if I'm going to cut this down or cut stuff out, but part of me is like, do I show the monitor? Do I show, like, you know, but I'm trying to keep it real, but also I feel like I don't have to share everything in order to be authentic. Like sometimes I feel like I have to bare my heart and my soul to be considered like an authentic YouTuber, but at the same time I don't have to share everything. But at the same time I think it's important to share certain health things, because I know there are people out there that are also struggling and with stuff, and I want them to not feel alone. So it's like trying to walk that line of sharing but not oversharing. I probably overshared a lot on here, but there we go. It is what it is. I'm gonna go now. This is 10 minutes. So this is the current batch that I've got. I've got I've got one here on my desk that I'm just starting to sew. which is a standard plus, and then I've got a double pouch, Next Wild, Thoth Deluxe, Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle, standard and seance, or classic and seance rather. A pouch that I've made to match the Shadowland Tarot. This is essentially a remake of my own Shadowland Tarot pouch, which I don't often do. Like I don't really do remakes of pouches because I like them to be one of a kind. But obviously I'm the only one that has one of these, so I don't mind making one or two to go out into the world. I think this is a standard, or maybe it's a Deviant Moon, I can't remember. Trimmed Magical Forest, but would fit any trimmed low Scarabeo. The ones with the old fashioned borders, with the old style borders with all the multiple languages. And then 2 Lenny pouches. I have a playing card and a bridge size. And then I'm hoping I can sew some little ghosty, monstery, oozy creatures. But we will just see how it goes. So I will keep you up to date as I go. Hello. It is Wednesday, the 30th of November. I can't remember the last time I did a little bit of vlogging. I keep forgetting to vlog. I've just had a lot on my mind and I've been really busy, and I've just been trying to just get this shop drop sorted. But I spent yesterday taking photos of all of the pouches that I showed previously. I think I showed them. But the lighting's been terrible because we've just got really cloudy, overcast days. So I'm just having to use 100% artificial light for the photos. So I like to have a combination of artificial and natural light to get like a better, oh, my chair clicking. But yeah, I've just had to just go with artificial light because it's overcast for the next few days, and I need to get the photos done so I can do the listings and I can do all the promo shots so that you all know what's going to be available. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and now I'm editing all the photos. So I took over 250 photos yesterday, and now I'm going to edit as many as I can stand editing, because I hate editing the pictures. It's so boring. I just have to put a podcast on or a Critical Role and just listen to something, because it's mind-numbingly dull. I am not a fan of it. But it needs doing, needs must. So yeah, but I'm just staring at this. This is one of my favourite pouches of the whole shop drop. It's a Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle Seance Edition. And it's just so cute. It's like this delicious midnight slender velvet ribbon, and then the tiny what's the aqua, no, I can't remember the name of the colour of this more turquoise coloured gemstone. It's not really that, it's like a crystal, but it's just so cute. I don't have the Seance edition. If I did, I think I would make myself one exactly like this because I really like it. But yes, I've got some of them in front of me and I'm just editing those. Yeah, I'm just it's been slow going this morning. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to. Oh, and I got this, arrived yesterday finally. The pocket animal, the pocket version of the Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Cran. So now I have the tarot and the oracle deck. And look, what was the first card? I haven't had a chance to read it. It literally arrived yesterday evening, and I just have not had a chance to look at it. But it's got the shimmery, well, you can't really see that, it's bobbins on it. The first card on the deck is Bear. It's me, I'm Mario. Yeah, it's Bear, so I'm like, well, that's made me happy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to dive into that at some point. I'm still very slowly working my way through the bloody Shadowland tab. This is when you have loads of books on the go. It takes you ages to finish any of them. But I was reading some of that again last night. You can actually see it's on my, oh, you can't see, it's on my bed. It's on my bedside table with the highlighter because I was reading it. Ah! I can't point at it. I'm trying to point at it. Boop, boop. I was yeah, reading that and highlighting favourite bits and things. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's very cold. I'm all wrapped up. I have like a sweater and a cardigan and a scarf. Trying to stay warm. We've put the heating on. My hands are cold though, so I might have to put some mittens on, some fingerless gloves on to keep me, not mittens, yeah, fingerless gloves. Mittens are the closed ones, aren't they? I won't be able to type if I had mittens on. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I keep saying that. I'm going to go. Maybe I'll update you later. Oh, and I've got another order to wrap because another order came in. I've only got 3 pouches left in my shop, but I will have 21 or 22 to go up at the end of the week. I'm hoping to get the double pouch finished, but I'll try and show that if I end up working on that today or tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Hello. I am editing more photos today. I managed to edit half of the listing shots yesterday and then all of the promo shots, but I still have all of the listings shots to edit for these. I'm just working on, well, I've just finished this one. This one's now saved. I can't always get the colour right. Even on here it's looking much more orange, but it's more of a true sort of blue based Christmas red, like a more balanced true red, but I can never seem to get the coloration right in the photos. Weird, but this is one of the only Christmas ones I have. I only made 4 or 5 Christmas ones this year, because I didn't really have the time to start making a Christmas collection. But yeah, and I finished this double pouch. I'm super happy with it. This is the sort of fairy tale, so I did like a moon, pink moon, with a cloud and some stars, embroidered stars, and then there's the charm with the all the fairy tale bits and bobs, castle and a dragon and a mystical tree and a Pegasus and obviously a magic wand and this lovely sort of iridescent rather glass bead charm at the bottom again. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, and then it's got sort of a pink velvet ribbon, and yeah, I really like it. It's really pretty, not very dark and dirty and goth, but I like to joke that I do like cute stuff. But yeah, I wear lots of black and I like dark and creepy stuff, but if you cut me open, rainbows spill out. So yeah, but this is I should do some, I'm hoping to be able to do some more dark and spooky ones in the new year, but I need more charms. I need to do a charm shop, and I've got lots of ideas for these pouches for like themed ones. So yeah, anyway, that's just what I'm up to this morning. I'm hoping to get this done by lunchtime, and then I've got other bits and bobs to do after that, and then I'm hoping to get Christmas decorations up because it's the 1st of December and I am excited to watch all the shit predictable formulaic Christmas films this month, so bring it on. Hello. So I'm aware that this vlog is this studio vlog, very talky one again. It is really sort of disjointed and a bit weird, but I'm filming this after the fact. I've edited it together. I just feel like I need to film a little sort of cap for it. Yeah, it's a weird one, but I'm putting it out there anyway. And this morning, so it's about 11:30 now. It's Wednesday, the 14th of December. So the last little bit of footage you saw was me packaging up orders on Monday the 5th of December, which was last Monday, which was 9 days ago. I did have I had a bunch of orders, and subsequently almost all the pouches have sold, all the pouches sold bar one. So there's just one little pink pouch left. And now this morning at 9 AM UK time, I put my shop on holiday mode. The idea was that if any last orders came in, I would be able to package them and then send them out Friday morning, but I don't have any last orders. So yeah, basically pretty much cleared me out, which is awesome. So thank you to everyone who bought something from me, and anyone who shared my posts, liked my posts. It's not just the purchasing items that really help support a small business. It's when you sort of just interact, engage, comment, like, share. It really helps, because it's really tough trying to run a wee business. But yeah, I'm really grateful to everyone that's been so supportive, and yeah, that's it. This, I don't know if this will be the last studio vlog of the year. It depends, because I'm planning to do 3 things, well, several things over the winter holidays, which I guess is kind of now for me. Well, it's not, but I want to really blitz the flat, give it a good scrub, good clean, good polish, good dust, a good vacuum, you know, like really get in there like a winter, not a spring clean, a winter clean. I would also like to get half of the next shop drop prepped and ready to go. And the reason I only want to do half is because the other half I will wait until I have ordered in some new charms, ribbons, fabric colours, things like that. I want to have some like fresh stuff for the new year as well. So I'm going to try and get half of it done, so then it's locked and loaded, and then that'll be really good, because then I can focus on research and development, trying out some new ideas. I woke up this morning with another idea, so I've got lots of things sort of percolating away for 2023, but I'm just going to have to slowly sort of, you know, beaver away at that. But that's part of what I will be doing between now and the next shop drop, which will probably be the end of January, to give people a break for like Christmas and give me time to do all this other stuff. And the other thing I want to do is just chill out and rest, and yeah, just I want to catch up on, I've got so many books on the go that I want to finally finish, because I think I might have some books arriving for Christmas and my birthday, which is next month. And yeah, I want to make some tarot videos. See, I've got lots of things I want to do, but yeah, resting is an important one, because I want to feel rested and rejuvenated for going into 2023, because last year going into this year I was not in a good headspace, and I'm trying to like G myself up to feel a bit more hopeful and positive for 2023, even though I'm aware it's probably going to be a tough year for me, at least personally, with health stuff that I've got going on continuing, that I'm having sort of like looked at and dealt with, and this ongoing stuff. This is barring the chronic health stuff, which is always there because it's chronic. That's the whole reason it's called chronic, but like other stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to fortify myself, and I feel like I may have picked a word for the year, because I didn't have I did have my words for the year this year were gentleness and consistency, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, those were my words, and I haven't thought about them for months. I think as soon as I think I sort of dropped off really thinking about them by like mid to late summer, but I want to be a bit more mindful of having a word for the year next year. Anyway, that'll be revealed at some point if I do pick this particular word. Anyway, I'm waffling as always, but I do have a cup of tea and a mince pie, so I'm going to have this for my quite a little bit late 11s, and I am maybe going to film some YouTube videos or cut some pouches. I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel after I've had my cup of tea. But thank you so much. If this is the last studio vlog of the year, I will say thank you. Happy holidays to you if you celebrate whatever you celebrate. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, whatever that may be. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, ciao.